The beauty of doing personalised tours is very flexible. You do things in your time, there's no rushing, there's no set time that you have to be home. It's your flexibility to be able to say what time you'd like to start at the beginning of the day, and basically the day is for you to enjoy. I will stay doing something as long as you're comfortable doing it. If you're relaxed, then I'm relaxed. The tours can be changed during the day for other things that suit you. If they don't suit you, then we change direction. We can do that quite easily during the middle of a tour and change direction and go somewhere else. The smallest group will be 2 and 6 I can cater for. Between 2 and 6 it's a nice number. People get to know each other really well in that size group, and they're very comfortable. They start chatting away with each other, so it's a good way for people to make new friends as well. I like to make my guests very comfortable and their experience very memorable. So if I can think of little things that's going to be a little bit more than what other operators offer, I will include it. Perfectionist? Probably. Certainly as far as EyeSee Personalised tours goes, yes. Morning or afternoon tea and half days. The full days there's always an outside barbecue cooked with wine and specialised local produce, so it makes it a little bit more of a special experience. But all the food is locally sourced produce, yes, and homegrown where possible and homemade where possible. Every tour is special. One particular one that comes to mind is I was coming back quite late at night and it was evening and I had some Japanese ladies looking out the window. When I asked them what were they looking at, they said the stars, and I sort of thought about it. They live in Tokyo, they never see stars. So something that we take for granted here in Tasmania is just so obvious, but for them it's somewhere special. So we actually turned around, went to a lookout, and they were standing in the middle of the Milky Way. They were actually in tears. It was just so emotional, it was beautiful. So a lot of memorable moments, some funny, some special like that one. We plant trees every year. We use ethanol fuel. We use local produce where we can, recycle where we can, where possible. Everything is local, and 100 kilometres is too far to go. If it was 50 kilometres, that'd be better. But where possible, yes, we certainly do locally produce things. I'm very fortunate. I see what we are lucky enough to have in Tasmania through other people's eyes, so I don't take anything for granted. It's just an experience for me to see what they're experiencing and actually have it with them. It's not a job, it's just a passionate thing that I can offer to somebody else, to have an experience that they wouldn't get anywhere else. At EyeSee Personalised Tours, we'd like you to see Tasmania as a guest, not just a tourist.